Hey, what's up, people? Welcome back to another episode of Conversations with Jason. Super excited to have you guys back for another episode. So, if this is the first time you've been here, what we do in this entire series is we talk about branding, marketing, advertising, and as well as motivation. Excuse me. Okay, so without wasting any time, let's jump into it, right? So I want to start something new from this entire series. What I want to add into it is that every beginning of all these episodes, I'll take a little bit of time to talk about what's going on in the industry, how the industry is changing, what's going on, and how we should be actually working towards that, right? That, in addition to the main topic that we'll be discussing on the day itself. So without wasting time, let's jump into today's episode. So let's talk a little bit about how the industry has been changing this whole COVID season, right? Now, we all know everybody's stuck at home, everybody's tired, everybody's sick of having to be stuck at home and wear a mask and everything. But what's changing within the whole business world is that because people are staying home more, people are looking for more ways to actually entertain themselves. People are looking for more content to consume. Content has never been more important than it is now. So what we see is that many very successful companies are actually turning towards a more content-based strategy, where they're providing more content, providing more ways to entertain their guests to actually further deepen that loyalty within customers. So what can you do to actually do that? So first off, you can copy it, right? Start creating content that resonates with your brand. Every brand is different. Every brand resonates with their customers different. So creating content that resonates with people, that actually builds the connection with people, that actually further educates them, entertains them, make them laugh, whatever it is, right? It's really about engaging the audience and making sure that they are loyal because of the 80-20 rule, right? The 80-20 rule, I will go into it a different day, but what it really states is that about 20% of your customers make up 80% of all your profits, and that's a good benchmark rule of thumb, and it applies to a lot of different things. But in this instance, typically 20% of customers will make up 80% of the profit because they are the most consistent people. They're the most loyal of your customer fan base. They are the ones that stand by your brand through thick and thin, right? They're the people that advocate for your brand. So those are usually the 20% of all your customers. So it's very important for you to engage with them, really transition from a transactional approach where it's just really buy, sell, and you tell them some stuff, to become a very content strategy focused where you are really providing them value all the time so that you are able to further resonate and build those personal connections within those brands. And that will be the main strategy, what you can do. Now, you must be wondering, what kind of content can I produce, right? I'm a whatever company, right? Really, at the end of the day, content is really about answering questions. Content is about engaging people, entertaining people, right? Follow up with the latest trends. There's numerous different platforms, and really optimize your content towards each platform, right? Knowing if it's TikTok, right? Using features, some of the best brands that actually popped up on TikTok that actually fully utilize them are brands like what is that one brand? I remember a new brand that popped up on TikTok that's really popular right now. It's kind of like the coldest water, where they literally mass sponsored a whole bunch of creators, where they gave creators a whole bunch of water bottles, and it's literally everywhere. There's also brands like it's an energy drink. I don't particularly remember right now, but it's an energy drink they've been able to leverage people. G Fuel, yes, that's right. G Fuel has been able to leverage people within that platform, and it's actually doing pretty well, where they create all the user-generated content as well as sponsored content. Many different websites actually have a lot of personalities, a lot of sports teams, actually a lot of their mascots actually commenting on videos, duetting on videos. There's a whole bunch of things going on TikTok where people are doing a lot of different things to actually create content. That's a lot of humorous content. A lot of people are actually using that platform to do very educational things, right? As well as Instagram, although not as hot, not as trendy as TikTok now, is still an amazing platform that has a lot of potential for you to re-engage that brand, right? It's really not about a lot of people talk about creating content and just posting product pictures, but on Instagram, people do not want to be served, people want to be engaged, right? Really, at the end of the day, how consumers are viewing brands, that people don't want to be served anymore. because one of the biggest mind changes that we need to understand is that when we go into when we actually serving a business, when we actually serving our customers, we actually have to serve them. But then when they come onto online where they're actually interacting with things, they really want to be engaged with something. So really about making sure your content is very engaging, making sure your content is educational, entertaining, has to promote something, or has to inspire something, right? Really sending those 4 different pillars of how you should be engaging content and creating content with most people is going to be really key to creating content that people are going to enjoy, or content that people are going to really that's gonna really engage them, right? Okay, let's jump into today's episode of what I want to talk about today. So what I mainly want to talk about today is taking a little bit of time and looking at some of the best Twitter apps that I actually use to actually see what's going on within the whole Twitter environment, to see what's going on within the whole sphere. And these are also resources that are within the whole resources that I shared with you guys a couple days ago. So let's take a little bit of time and let's jump right into that, right? Okay, so let's jump right into today's little the best tools that you can actually use to look at Twitter, right? So what I have going on right now on Twitter is actually TweetDeck and TrendsMap. What you can do in TweetDeck is that this is my personal profile, right? You can see it's right here, Jason Chan. What you can see is that you can actually see what's going on and follow and actually just search up some hashtags, right? These are some of the things I've been searching for to just track. Let's just say hashtag Black Lives Matter, right? This hashtag BLM, and then you can actually just see really quickly what people are going on, and you can track a whole bunch of different subject and ideas, and you can actually just click on something like this and it will actually pop up a new different hashtag searches that people are actually looking at and people are actually searching for, and things that people are actually using in addition to that, right? You can still tweet with this. It's pretty intuitive. And then if you just want to delete something, just click on this just click on this filter button and then just press remove and it will just disappear, right? So this is an absolutely amazing platform to just really quickly see what's happening, and this is what a lot of professionals use to actually really quickly see what's going on. There's also trending, right? See what's going on, and this is really easy to keep track. If you are starting a social campaign on Twitter or something and you really rely on hashtag, this is a great way for you to actually stay up to date, to see what people are actually talking about a brand, to quickly research what people are talking if you have to research about a brand, a subject, or whatever it is, right? I was recently doing something for Coca-Cola. I was recently doing a case study on Pepsi versus Coca-Cola. So now you can see that people are actually saying, I voted for hashtag Pepsi. There's a final battle, Pepsi versus Coke. So there's clearly a Pepsi versus Coke little thing campaign that's going on right now, and you can see the way people are actually talking about Pepsi, and you can see that there is some favorable things people are actually talking about Pepsi compared to Coca-Cola, right? Aside from that, let's talk about the next amazing tool. The next amazing tool I have for you guys is TrendsMap. TrendsMap is my most favorite tools to actually visualize where people are talking about things. TrendsMaps helps you look at what's trending in what different location of the world currently. Now, if you're willing to pay for it, right? I'm not paying for it right now, but if you're actually willing to pay for it, you can actually visualize data and see what people are actually talking about in different days of the history, right? You can see hashtag users, and this will all just literally list out what are the things going on in all the different locations, so that you can see if you have anything specific that you want to be talking about that people are actually talking about in specific areas too. You can take away users, but again, you have to be willing to pay for that to actually get the full functionality of TrendsMap. But it's just a really great tool to actually see how you are actually faring on a global market, seeing what people are talking all around the world, to see what is really going on in the whole perspective of everything. So that's actually the amazing tools that I actually utilize. TrendsMap really much so just to see what's really going on in the world. Then I use TweetDeck to actually search up what's actually going on, right? So let's say if you just go back once again to the US, and that'll be here. Let's see maybe what's going on in New York, right? Let's see. That's a little too far out, but Montreal. Okay, New York City is somewhere here, right? Let's see, maybe something like portfolio day. Okay, you can actually also click on here and see what people are actually tweeting about that, right? See some of the things that are actually going on, or literally just come here if you just want to take a quick look. Portfolio day, and immediately we just start seeing what some people are actually talking about. But this is obviously much more better because it actually shows you what's specifically happening within that location. So yeah, some of the most amazing tools that you can actually utilize to track Twitter to make sure that you are getting the results that you want to. Alright guys, that's all I really have for you guys today. Hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic day, right? I know it's a little late right now, but just because today is late means that tomorrow is gonna means hope you can oh my god, I don't know what I'm talking about, but hope you guys start your day tomorrow great, right? It's a little late right now, but doesn't mean that it just means today's ending, but it means there's a fresh start for tomorrow. Alright, that's all I really have for you guys today. I hope you guys have an absolutely amazing blast. I will see you guys tomorrow.